Hello there, everyone. Just checking the integrity of my recording. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Looks like we are good. Hello, this is Greg. Welcome back to Geek Cheese. And holy cow, folks, welcome to... adjust my camera a little bit. To me adjusting my camera. Welcome to the semifinals. We finally made it, folks. Made it to the semifinals. This took about a month and a half longer than I thought it would. But, you know, life gets in the way. Things happen. Our semi-final matchups are the Stilton Saucers and the Gorgonzola Gothams. Obviously, the number 11 and number 2 seeds, respectively. And then the Manchego Mechanics, I can't speak, and the Gouda Giants, the number 4 and number 8 seeds. Right now, we're going to watch the first game of the semifinals, the Saucers and the Gorgonzola Gothams, and we are going to be at we're going to be at Founders Field, I believe. I think that's the home of the Gothams. Stilton Saucers going to throw out Bernie Booth, pretty good pitcher out there against Emil Gardner, and pretty good pitcher as well. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're at Founders Field, and this is going to be an exciting one. Gothams obviously dealt with the Swiss cheese steamers pretty handily. Stilton Saucers had a little bit of trouble there with those cheddar cherubs, but they eventually made it through. But this is exciting. And here we go, folks. Caldwell's going to lead things off here. Semi-final baseball. Fake baseball, powered by Super Mega Baseball 3. Caldwell steps in. He's the DH. Here's Gardner, and away we go. And first out is a line out to Michaels. And then Demetrius Spencer steps in. 310 average for him on the tourney. And Spencer looks at a ball high. Garner, let's talk about him quick. And that is a base hit up the middle. And that'll bring up Nash Schaefer, 433 average, 5 homers, 13 RBIs for him. Looking pretty locked in. The center fielder. Garner sports a 4-seamer, cutter, slider, curveball, changeup. There's the curveball right there. It could have been a slider, actually. There's a strike. 0-2 on Schaefer. And that is a base hit and actually splits the outfield. Just gets all the way to the wall. Extra base hit. Camacho fields and fires. And it is a 1-out double. And that puts runners at second and third here for the Stilton Saucers. Early threat. Wilhelm steps in, looks at a strike. Looks like it'd be a changeup. And there's the fastball. Garner's not the biggest fireballer. He'll pump it there in the mid-90s, but get you with the junk and his accuracy. And that one, sneaks through the left side, and that will be the first run of the semifinals. Stilton Saucers get ahead, 1-0. And here's Dana Ventura. And I can't begin to tell you guys how excited I am to be doing this. That is infield hit. I didn't think he was going to be able to get him. Good try there from Jacobs. But that single brings in another run. It's kind of a slow rolling single. So 2-1, 1 out here, and the Saucers are threatening early. There's a big strike. That's the hook from Garner. 2-2. And ball outside. 3-2 now. Gabe Peacock in the box. And hits that one. And into no man's land. Gets all the way to the wall. It's going to be an extra base hit for him. 1 run comes in. They hold the runner at third. 3-0. The Stilton Saucers already beaten up on the Gothams. As Les Batista steps in. And that is fouled away. 0-2. And again fouled away. ball. 93. Like I said, he'll pump it there in the mid-90s. Throw in that junk, that changeup. That looked to be a cutter. Right outside, maybe. 3-2. And a hit to Jacobs. Across the diamond. He throws, just gets him. And the run does come home from third, though. 4-0. The Saucers now lead it. There's Colt Lowery. 441 average for him. Hit a big home run the last game. Right back to Garner. That is going to be the final out of the inning. Boy, oh boy, the Saucers jumping Garner early, though. 4 runs top of the first. Cashed in Camacho. We'll lead things off here for the home team. In front of a sellout crowd here. At Founders Field, Bernie Booth on the mound. And that is a strike. 2.25 ERA for him entering today's game. It's only 7 Ks, but he's getting the job done. 1-2. And that is a base hit through the right side. I have a feeling this is going to be a tit-for-tat kind of back and forth series. Broham Baldwin. 367, 2 homers, 2 RBIs. It's been a while, folks, since we've seen these Gorgonzola hitters and pitching staff, so perhaps they are a little rusty. They've had to sit for a while. Sometimes that's the worst thing. So if you're on a roll, sometimes you just want to keep things going. Here's the 1-1 pitch now. And there's a strike. 1-2. To Baldwin, and that is a base hit up the middle. All right, no outs here, and the Gothams have runners on first and second. Brings up Alvarado. And 412 average for him. 4 homers, 13 ribbies. And a good turning. At the end of all this, I'm going to do a stats video, kind of break down some stuff. It'll be fun. I'm also going to add all these stats to a spreadsheet, and that sounds glorious as that is a, ooh, off the very top of the wall. And everyone kind of had to hold to see if someone was going to catch it. And that brings up Arlo Franks with the bases loaded here. No outs in the first inning. And he has no home runs, but look at his power numbers. So jacked up. That's a base hit up the middle. That's what Arlo Franks does best. He just hits base hits. Oh, gets away from Turner behind the plate, but all right, Zeke Bond stepping in. Zeke Bond looks like an alien. Like he is from out of this world. And that one is ripped and is off the wall. 1 run comes in, and here comes 2. It's a 2 RBI, very long single for Zeke Bond, and 4-3 now. No out still. And boy, oh boy. Gorgonzola Gothams are fighting back. Anthony's stepping in now. Number 6 hitter in this lineup. It's a slow roller, Bracketeer to Batista to Wilhelm. That's your 6-4-3 double play. The run does come in though, and now it's tied up. Malachi Jacobs. This is it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun series. This is gonna be a fun series. And that's a base hit up the middle. Looks like the Gothams are finding all of the holes in the Saucers defense. Right, here's the catcher, Lizzie Jackson, stepping in. Ball way outside. Maybe thought they were something going on. Maybe a steal, perhaps, but I don't think so. Oh, maybe there is. It's safe. All right, well, Ventura doesn't have the greatest arm behind the plate, so that's what they're looking at. That's what the stats were telling them, and they took the chance they went. So look at that. Call and response, folks. 4 in the top of the first, and then 4 in the bottom half of the frame as well. In the second, it's all tied up. I would love nothing more than listen to a ball game this afternoon on the radio, but my Yankees play at 7 because they're in Houston, as that is a base hit. And the Phillies are also playing, I think, in Milwaukee. It's my wife's team, so I would listen to them. They're also playing later. I don't even know what games are on this afternoon, as I almost knock over everything. I honestly would like to check out a Rays game. The Cubs are playing. Cubs and the Reds are already playing. So that one's fouled away. Just because no interesting series. The Mariners are playing at 135. That's interesting. Mariners are on a hot streak. That is the first out of this inning. That brings up Spencer. 1 for 1 so far today. You know, weirdly enough, if I wasn't a Yankees fan, as that one is popped high into center field again, and that looks like, who's that, Camacho? Anthony is out there. That is the second out. As Nash Schaefer steps in, he's 1 for 1 with the double. You know, maybe get that, get it all out of your system early. Maybe Garner will settle in now. Be a little more. See, he has the consistent trait, so maybe be a little more consistent out there. And the 1-2. And now the 2-2. And over to Jacobs, and they get the short. They go the short way rather. Get the out at second, and that is the final out of the inning. All right, Art Michaels steps in. Number 900, 9-1 and 2 due up for the home team, and that's a little hit down to first. Wilhelm is there, out number 1. It's cashed in. Camacho steps in 1 for 1 with a single. I was saying that, if I wasn't a Yankees fan, I would most likely be a Rays fan, as that is a base hit up the middle, because for some reason I do like the Rays. Ever since they became a team, I just had this affinity for them. I always rooted for them, and they were always the thorn in the Yankees side. But it's been a little bit stranger rooting for them as of late, because they are a lot better than the Yankees. 1-1 count to Baldwin. That is fouled away. 1 and 2 now. Speed on first base. This one is popped up. And Schaefer's there for the second out. And here's Henry Alvarado. 1 for 1 with a single. I really do like the Gothams. I like their style. Oh boy, Booth gets him. Oh no! It goes all the way to the wall. Oh man, what a costly error by Wilhelm at first base. Wilhelm tosses it. They catch him stealing, and Wilhelm tosses it into freaking center field. And the run scores all the way from first. And that is out number 3, but that costly error. And the Gothams now lead 5-4. And here's Wilhelm trying to maybe make up for that mistake. See if he can get a hit here and start something off the top half of the third. Garner does look like he's settled in a little bit. And gets Wilhelm swinging. And that's foul ball. 48 pitches already in the top of the third. That's not very good. Slow roller to Michaels and out number 1.
The catcher, number 3, Diana
All right, Ventura stepping in. Still doesn't get it that she's the away team. No, a little battle of the orange here. The orange and black, orange and blue. Popped up. And Malachi Jacobs is there. Puts it away for the second out. That brings up Gabe Peacock. 1 for 1, a double and an RBI. And that one has popped up, and Garner calls everyone off. Takes it himself. Out number 3. A quick top half of the third here. 4, 5, and 6. The part of the order due up for the Gothams. I do like their jerseys. I like their kind of a classic style. Gothams, I believe, was an old baseball team back in the day. That's where I got the name from. Also, I believe Gorgonzola is goat cheese. I think, Gothams means goat town in Old English. I don't know. Just try to make all these connections. Gorgonzola actually might not be goat cheese, but whatever. All right, here is Zeke Bond. 1 out in the bottom of the third. Gothams lead at 5-4. 2-0. And fouled away. 2-1. Just a little outside. Booth wanted that call, that's for sure. Gets the grounder anyway. That's out number 2. And in steps Camden Anthony. 0 for 1. Only in a $1.21. He's an A+ rated player. He should be doing a lot better than that. There's a strike, 1-1. And now the 1-2. Booth delivers. Fouled away. And again. And another foul. And again, 1 and 2. And got him. Got him swinging on the hook, down and in. All right. Top of the fourth we go. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Stilton Saucers. Take a look here at Garner. 53. That's his 54th pitch, actually. It's fouled away. So, see a little movement there on the meters. Stamina is definitely below half tank at this point. And that temp check's brought to you by Stale Air HVAC. The air ain't fair. Call Stale Air. All right, we'll swing the third strike. Throw down first and get him. Colt Lowry, 0 for 1. Steps up. See the ball down. I'm pretty sure Lowry had a big hit. I think he had a big double last time. I want to say he actually had that 1 homer, but I think he actually had a big double or something last time. That kind of put them, on the trajectory that they're on right now. Just playing for the coveted Cheese Cup trophy. Here is Bria Bracketeer, number 9 hitter, shortstop, hitting quite well. I like putting a number 9 hitter with some good contact and speed in the lineup. Makes a lot of sense to me as your lineup rolls over throughout the game. Ooh, that one gets away from Ventura Jackson behind the plate. And the runner advances. And takes the double play out of it as count goes 2-2. And we'll stay 2-2. And again. And again. Good at bat here from Bracketeer. Alvarado goes over to third. And they get the runner. Wow, okay. A little unorthodox. Typically you throw for the sure out, but throws over to third. They get the lead runner. And that's a base hit. Not too bad from Alvarado, because that run would have scored right here. All right, so Demetrius Spencer steps in now. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Runners at, first and third. Our Garner's done. His pitch count was so high. Oh, I'm sorry, second and third. So the southpaw Reardon comes in out of the bullpen and gets a 98-mile-an-hour gas up high. Down on strikes he goes. Malachi Jacobs will lead things off. It's 7-8-9 for the Goatheads here in the bottom of the fourth. 5-4. Gotham's still leading as that's base hit up the middle. Boy, Bernie Booth like a quick 1-2-3 inning here, but not going to get it. I guess technically he could still get it if he forces a double play and then strikes somebody out. Let's not get hung up on technicalities, though. As a ball outside, 1-1. Booth at 56 pitches himself. Ooh, that's in the dirt, and no chance there for Ventura. So, good job there for the Gothams. Taking second base, 3-1. And hits. Bracketeer at short, goes across the diamond. Runner stays put at second, and that is an out. Art Michael steps in now. With one out here, runner still at second base. Bottom of the fourth. And there's a strike. 88 in the gun there from Booth. Not the, down strikes a ghost. Not a real big power baller. More of a finesse pitcher, I would say. It's Ashton Camacho. Steps up. A leadoff hitter. His stats all just jacked up. He's looking locked in. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Runner at second. That is fouled away. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Runner at second. Bottom of the fourth. Good eye. Laying off that pitch. And that one is hit into right field, but it looks like Lowry is there. Out number 3.
If you see the team mascot around, give them
All
a
right.
wedgie for a free slice of
The
sushi.
fifth inning we go. It is 5-4.
Center field, number 8.
And Nash Schaefer steps in 1 for 2 with a double. He's going to be facing off against Reardon again. Still out there working away on the bump out of the bullpen. Slider action. Likes that slider. That is a... Ooh. Art Michaels with a heck of a catch. That definitely saved probably a guy on second. And that's a base hit. So that first out was pretty big there. I think the runner would have got the second. It was kind of hit very soft. We're kind of all over the place out there too. All right, here's Ventura. 1 for 2. And there's ball in the dirt. 1-0. And there's ball 2. Ooh, the crowd wanted that one. And that is base hit. Sneaks through the left side. As Camacho fires to third.
The third baseman, number 26, Gabe.
All right, Peacock in now. 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Let's see what Peacock can do here for the Saucers. And Jackson, good job to keep it in front of her so the runners don't advance. That's a strike 97 for the southpaw. 2-2 to Peacock. Down on strikes it goes.
Now back, the second baseman, number
It's a
16,
Batista.
Les Batista.
Les Batista 0 for 2. And there's a strike. 2 outs, 2 on here in the top of the 5th. And Batista hits one just past the diving Jacobs. Anthony fires home. Play at the plate. There is no play. It's a tie ball game, folks. 5-5. So Batista with the big hit. RBI single. It was a Colt Lowry. This series is going to be nuts. I feel like I got a bug bite on my finger and it itches. 3-0 to Lowery. There's a strike. Reardon grooves one in there, 3-1. And that is right at Jacobs, out number 3, but damage is done. There's a lot of hits in that inning. A lot of moving parts, and they do get a run. 5-5, it's all tied up, going to the bottom half of the 5th. So this will technically be our 7th inning stretch. So the 5th inning stretch. All right, let's see. Ooh, boy, just hit me. Here's Henry Alvarado, 1 for 2 with a single. And that big strikeout to start bottom of the 5th. Booth is still working away out there. He's definitely kind of a workhorse for them. 75 pitches right now. And 1-2 as Alvarado hangs tough. And tattoos that one. Gone. Is that going to hit the second deck? No. Wow, that's a long homer though. All right, Alvarado. 450-foot jack. 5th homer. 14th RBI of the tournament. And that gives the Gothams the 6-5 lead. This is wild. You know, I'm just also noticing that. All right, Booth is out, so Whitney comes in out of the bullpen. Booth got rocked, like he just got roughed up. So did Gardner, though. I'm just realizing, too, that on the Geek Cheese banner at the bottom, I don't have the new Twitter logo, which is now called X, and I refuse because it's stupid. When it was Twitter. And a little birdness logo. All right, Bond is 1 for 2, single and 2 RBIs. And 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. 1 run's already in on the solo shot. Over to Bracketeer. And that is the final out of the inning. Top of the 6th we go. 9, 1, and 2 due up here for the Saucers.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 46, Rena Bracketeer.
I do like this little banner and everything I got going on. It looks pretty cool. I don't know. I think it does. Alvarado diving stop and for the gutter. First out. Top of the order. It is Caldwell. Reardon's still out there working away. 25 pitches for him. I imagine he's going to get pulled at some point. If he gives up a hit here, he actually might get pulled. 0-2 on Caldwell. And that one is up the middle, slow roller. And that's a base hit. See if I'm right. He's going to get pulled right here. He might. Here's Spencer, 1 for 3, single. All right, they're sticking with rear. Well, it's lefty on lefty matchup, so. Goes and taking advantage of Ventura's forearm behind the plate. Trying to take second. And that is a base hit down the right field corner. Baldwin is there to field it, and he does. He throws it in. And, ooh, good heads-up base running. Gets the second on the throw coming in. Slow rolling throw. So now runners on second and third with just 1 out. And that one is hit high and far and it's going to be gone, I think. Yes. Into the second or third row. Nash Schaefer. A 3-run jack. 396-foot shot. His 6th homer, 16th RBI of the tournament. And that 3-run homer gives Stilton Saucers the 8-6 lead. As Wilhelm steps in, 2 for 3, 2 singles. I was just going to say now Reardon will be pulled. With Dan Suarez coming in. This is pretty great. looks pretty great. Good back and forth action. There's a line out to Jacobs.
Number 3,
And Ventura steps in 2 for 3, 2 singles, and an RBI for her. This is exactly the kind of fake baseball I like. Lots of action, lots of moving parts, lots of things going on. Lots of things for me to keep track of. And that is a slow roller over to Jacobs. Pumps and throws. 3 runs in the top of the 6th. The Stilton Saucers now lead it 8-6. In steps Anthony. Is 0 for 2. Looking rattled at the plate. Josiah Whitney still on the bump. Oh, and 2. And that is a base hit. All right, so that's what leads it off here in the bottom of the 6th. Jacob steps in 2 for 2, 2 singles. We're gonna see a pitching change. Now, for some reason, I felt like a pitching change was coming. Goes. Thrown out. Good play. A good plan of attack there for the Saucers. I know Ventura doesn't have the strongest arms to call from a pitch out. They think something's going to happen. It does. A quick pitch, bada bing, bada boom. And you got your out. Got your second out. Almost fouled away. And Jackson down on strikes. All right, top of the 7th, 8-6. The Stilton Saucers are leading it. Here comes Gabe Peacock, 1 for 3, a double and an RBI. All right, 1-2 count. And fouled away. And 2-2 now. And that's a base hit in center field. So staying alive.
Now back, the second baseman, number 60, Les Batista.
I just realized that there are actually no outs. So that's something interesting. On top of the 7th. Saucers trying to get some extra insurance runs. Did they do it with that swing? No. That is the deepest part of this ballpark. It's so deep out there. So the runner retreats. That's the first out. A very long one. Be out at most stadiums.
Number 19,
And that brings up Colt Lower. Saw a post on the Reddit, Super Mega Baseball Reddit. Somebody said, what are the worst stadiums for pitchers? A lot of folks were saying, obviously, Golden Fields, because it plays so small, and Tiger Den, again, so small. What came up next kind of surprised me, is that's a hit too short, but Jacobs is there, out number 2. Bracketeer steps in. Colonial Plaza. Colonial Plaza does play short for some reason. Here's Louis Hugh. I don't know why it plays short, but it does. It's Ventura. Or I'm sorry. What am I talking about? Bracketeer at the plate. And 1-2. Hugh's been a solid reliever out of the bullpen for the Gorgonzola Ball Club. A hot shot to Alvarado, out number 3. All right, let's see if the Gothams come back and tie this up. 8-6, bottom of the 7th we go. Last licks here for them. For the home team, Art Michaels will lead things off. Oh, shoot, it's 9-1-2 actually, so that's pretty good. Pretty good chances. Josiah Whitney's still out there on the mound. And that's over to Batista. That is the first out. Ashton Camacho now, 2 for 3, 2 singles. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Had about 15 cups of coffee today, and it's not helping at all. And that one's hit high and far and is gone. Off the low ball appraisal sign in the picnic area. Sweets there, actually. Cashton Camacho's second homer, 7th RBI of the tournament. And now that puts him within 1. Tying this ball game. Rohan Baldwin 1 for 3. Very big pressure situation. This, like I said, it's good. The top of this order is coming up. My thinking is that one is a grounder bracketeer. And he's out number 2. So last licks here as Alvarado steps in. He already has a homer. I feel like this field plays small. Founders Field. I feel like this plays kind of small, especially with that short porch there on right. See a lot of balls leave that way. Even oppo shots. 1-1 now. And now the 1-2 on Alvarado. Ball in the dirt, good block. And a line out to end the game. Boy, what a heck of a game to start off the semifinals. 8-14-1 to 7-11-0. Boy, oh boy, that top of the 6th is exactly what did it for the Saucers. Not a lot of walks, not a lot of strikeouts. I was thinking about that as we were going. Tons and tons of hits, just up and down both of these lineups. I don't even know. I guess Schaefer had 3 RBIs. Let's see, on the Gotham side, pretty good game. Zigbon 2 RBIs, 2 RBI single, but just up and down, just very, very well played and kind of evenly matched games. So Booth and Garner both take the no decision. Whitney will get the win. Reardon takes the loss. And there are your top players, Schaefer, Camacho, and Alvarado. So the first game of the semifinals between the Stilton Saucers and the Gorgonzola Gothams. And the Saucers are victorious as we return to the Elimination Hub. You see there's the bracket, and we'll be back again with some more fake baseball action and semifinal fake baseball in just a bit. So thank you so much for hanging out, for coming in, checking things out. If you like this video, of course, subscribe. Yeah, come on by for stuff and more content, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.